Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now the question will drop. This is a OTQ 10 marks question on IAS 38 itself. Total. Okay, past paper. Three projects are given and they ask five questions on it. Project 234, 235, and 236. Okay. Project 234. The project commenced on 1st April 2016 and incurred total cost of 15 million during the period to December 16 on pro rata basis. June 2016, the directors were confident that the project meet the capitalization criteria of IS 38. The project was completed and began to generate revenue from 1st of January 2017. It is estimated that the project will generate revenue for next 5 years. Here he is saying that this project number 23324 was in development phase because the directors already suggesting you that it's meeting the criteria of IS 38 to be recorded as an asset. And 1st of January, the project got complete and start production or start revenue generation for 5 years. Okay, fine. Project 325, the project commenced in September 16. Cost of 20,000 per month was incurred until this date, until 31st Jan. And they are saying the project was abandoned. Abandoned, yani khalas, khalli walli the project. The specialized equipment purchase was transferred to another research project. Yani 235 is a failed project. Okay. Project 236, 326. The project commenced in 1st January 2017, cost 40,000 per month until August 2017 when the data increased to expand to 60,000 to complete the project quickly as a potential buyer and had identified on 20th July 17. Director had not been confident. Allahu Akbar. If you are not confident, why you are doing the project crazy? Astaghfirullah al-Azim. No problem. Here, 231, 232 theory, 233, they are asking in respect of project 324, then project 325, 326, and the last one is again, they are asking different things. First of all, 231. Which two of the following are required by IAS 38 intangible asset in relation to the amortization of intangible asset? Nothing to do with the scenario, right or wrong?
Yeah,
Specific journal question which we learned while we were discussing IAS 38. We discussed that if finite life is available, we will amortize the intangible asset. If finite life is not available, then we will not amortize the intangible asset. Remember or no?
yeah.
Okay. Now A. What is A? Intangible
What we
asset.
just said.
What just I said, intangible assets should be amortized over the expected useful life or not if the useful life is deemed to be infinite. MashaAllah. What I explained you earlier and what I just said it is mentioned in A. Okay. Amortized intangible assets should not be amortized but instead reviewed for impairment loss only. Eh? Wallahi, I never explained you this thing that in IS in intangible asset we are not doing amortization, we are doing impairment. Impairment is a different thing, amortization is a different thing. Depreciation will be there for IS 30 for normal tangible assets. Depreciation is there, which is according to IS 16, and impairment according to IS 36, separate things. So here intangible asset amortization is there, separate thing. Impairment, if the criteria of IS 36 will be satisfied, the impairment will occur in intangible assets as well. But what is this? No impairment. Oh, sorry, no amortization. Wallahi haram. Wrong. Then intangible assets should be amortized on the basis of expected pattern of consumption. Okay, I told you that there is only one way. We will amortize the intangible asset using the life. They wrote difficult English here. Expected pattern of consumption of expected future economic benefit. Oh, simple. Using the economic life. Too much drama, this examiner. Astaghfirullah. Two are correct answers. I found A and C. D is why wrong? Why D is wrong? Intangible assets should not be amortized or impaired. Baba, हाजा गलत यानी. तौबा, तौबा, तौबा. Haram. Wrong statement. Very bad. Two following statements are true. Okay. Number 232. IAS 38 requires the revaluation of intangible asset where an entity has chosen to revalue its and why we are depending our intangible assets with our tangible assets. IAS 16 is different story. IAS 38 is a different thing. Why you are connecting? Hey, examiner, uncle, why you are connecting this type of things? Wallahi wrong. Okay. IAS 38 does not permit. Why? If the market value will be available and if company would like to choose the revaluation model, why IAS 38 will say no? Again, wrong. Revaluation is allowed in IAS 16 for tangible and IAS 38 for intangible. Same thing, OCI. Revaluation is a reserve equity. Okay. And I told you that in my handouts is also mentioned that we can take the purchase things or we can use the revaluation model if the active market is available. And initially, all the intangible assets, intangible wala, tangible, both must be initial recognition, list price minus trade discount plus all the capital expenditure for IAS 16 for tangibles. And for intangible, same thing. Bhai, initial recognition on cost, subsequent recognition, policy of the company. Continue historical cost accounting, or if active market is available, you can follow the revaluation model. But consistency approach must be there. You must follow the revaluation for the all classes of asset. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Those two questions has nothing to do with the scenario. Why they wrote scenario this much if they are not testing questions from it? Why? The answer is they are testing your knowledge. That Sir Faizan explained you IAS 38 properly or no? Got my point.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 233, you have problem in it, so we will do it at last. 234, let's do it. This is now with the scenario, okay? The cost of project 325. 325 is this one. Should be expense, okay, because it's abandoned, not meeting the condition. If development cost not satisfy the conditions, it's need to be expense out. Wallahi, he is right. The specialized equipment which was purchased for project should not be depreciated as it has been used in abandoned or why? The depreciation rule is if you are using an asset, you will depreciate it. Simple. It's nothing like that if you are using it in research or abandoned project, you will not depreciate. We never said it. If we are consuming, utilizing an asset, we have to depreciate it. This is a false statement, right or wrong?
Yeah.
36, 26, this one. We already read it. The cost of the project should be included as an asset. Why as an asset? Because it's satisfying the condition or no.
No, because they said not successful.
Yes. I told you pirate. Remember? You
Yeah.
must have money in your pocket. You must be you the project must be the first one is probable to be viable, yani beneficial. Director is not sure. Habibi, if you are not sure, who told you to invest the money in it? Crazy. Mental guy. False, right? Not satisfying the condition. So why should I make it an asset? Why should I record it as an asset? Halas, wrong. Right or wrong? 235, a general knowledge question. Let's do it. Uh, 1, 2, 3 now. Your answer was?
Yeah. Uh, C, 2 and 3.
Okay, wow, mashallah. Let's see. 400,000 in staff costs. They are asking you during the year, this is capitalized, any asset. They are saying staff cost to be capitalized. Crazy. I told you specifically that in Middle East we used to say, "You are my asset, Habibi. You are my asset." What asset? Tomorrow there will be COVID and you will say, "Yalla, go back to your country, go back to Pakistan, go back to India, go back to Bangladesh. I will not afford you." What asset? Employee and employee related costs cannot be an asset, oh? I told you this in the class, remember? So that is
Yeah.
the wrong thing. Or staff may die, or staff may leave you. This all happens. 800,000 purchase of a domain. Okay. You are purchasing something. Wallahi capital expense, wallahi intangible asset. Patent again purchase. Internally
Yeah.
generated? No. But purchase goodwill, purchase brand, purchase any intangible thing which you purchase, reliable, measurable amount. Wallahi, you need to record it as an asset. So 2 and 3. Now you can see this is the OTQ. Past paper question. 3 questions, 6 marks directly connected with my class. What we discussed in our lecture. Only 2 questions with the scenario. One we already did. Now 233 we will start now. 233 is bit numeric one. So normally students have problem in it. So let's do it. Project 234. Just read the project 234 please. Can you read for me?
Yeah. The project commenced on 1st April 2016 and incurred total cost of 15 million during the period to 31 December 2016
Mm-hmm. Okay.
on a pro rata basis.
Okay. Then.
On 30th June 2016, the directors were confident that the project met the capitalization criteria of IAS 38 intangible assets.
Okay. Now my
The
question is they are asking you
project
profit
was
and loss. Expense they are asking now.
yeah,
Then now be careful. Again, problem of English here. This is my year end now. March 2017, supposed to be start in April 16, right? Well or wrong?
yeah,
Okay. Now my question to you. The project begins on April 16, start, right?
yeah.
30th June, what happens? What happens on 30th June?
They say is they're saying they're confident that the project met the capitalization criteria.
So, in my words, in other words, before that date, they were not confident.
No.
Yes, they were not confident before that, right? So, here the conditions satisfied. Am I right? Any
Yeah,
condition satisfied for how many months? July till March, right? I am not here to compute the intangible asset. I am here to find out the expense amount. So I will look for the period where conditions were not satisfied, not confident. Director are trusting or they got confident on first on 30th June. So before that, the project was unsure. Unsure item can never be capitalized, na? So the amount
yeah.
is 10 million or how much? 15 million.
15 million.
15 million. How many months?
9.
But the project is still how many months? Look. If I do it like this, if I bring it down, so I will have a space and it will not become like too much sticky here. Easy for you to read my writing. Otherwise, it will be too much, stuck up here. And let me take it down first for you. It will be helpful. This one, no? This part, I will take it down. Now, is it visible?
Yeah.
Okay. We are not talking about this one. We are talking about 234. This is my timeline. Now I have a space to play. Started 1st April 16, the year end. This is beginning of project 324. That is the date, 30th June 16. The confident, right? Confident, or you
Mm,
can say conditions satisfied. Am I right?
yeah.
Now my question is, the project completed on which date?
1st of January 2017.
And of development. Correct or wrong?
Yeah.
So if I tell you this is my development phase which I just highlighted with the color, with this blue color, that is my development phase of how many months? April,
Uh,
May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. How many months?
9 months.
So the total 15 million is for the 9 months period, right? Period of development. Correct me if I am wrong. Students
Yeah.
got confused. That's a development need to be capitalized, Habibi. I wrote like this: if develop meet the condition, capitalize. Not meeting the condition, not capitalize. Development start meeting condition in this period only. How many months are those?
6.
Count by your using the finger. Yes, 6, right? July, August, September, October, November, December. 6 out of 9 satisfied the condition. So 3 out of 9 supposed to be expense out. Correct or wrong?
Yeah.
Capitalized. So if you can help me with the amount, 15 mil into 3 by 9 and 15 mil into 6 by 9. How much? How much?
5 million. Yeah. 6.
10 million left?
Yeah.
Problem. If you capitalize it, you need to amortize it, right? If life is mentioned.
Yeah. 5 years.
Life is there or no?
Yeah. 5 years.
Okay, very good. So that amortization, 10 million. The project life will be 5 years. And how many months are there? We are dealing with how many months here? How many months we will take? Be very careful.
Okay.
Amortization you are start doing when the project start the revenue. Yani after the intangible asset got ready, then only you do the amortization, na? So amortization for how many months?
3.
The period of use of intangible asset. So the intangible asset used for 3 months. So the amortization supposed to be for how many months?
0.5.
Now 3 months. So 0.5 will be my amortization. Now Just for your info, this is not required. SFP intangible asset will be 10 mil minus the amortization of 0.5 mil. It will be 9.5 million in SFP as an intangible asset. In this question is not required, but when you will do it, other questions, you will find some questions like that where they will not ask you P&L, they will ask you the SFP. This is not the requirement, but I explain you how you can find out if SFP intangible asset carrying amount will be required. This question is requiring us the profit or loss expense amount. Now, look careful. 5 million is expense. Wallahi, yes. 0.5 million is also amortization, which is expense.
Yeah.
So, this is the expense. That is the expense. Expense. 5 plus 0.5. 5.5 million is the expense amount. Option A for Apple. That was a tricky part of this question. And bihamdihi ta'ala, we are done with this question. If you have any questions, you can ask.
No.